Okay, I'm back because Instagram, I think Facebook, TikTok, you can't really do long videos. I really wish what I'm about to talk about, I can show you examples, but I'll be blocked for copyright. I am Sister Soul Rock. I am a trivia host MC. That business is called Soul Rock Trivia Party. If you're having a party, a get together, add some trivia to it. We got music, movies, TV, just everything. A lot of things. This is one of my favorite things. I love disco balls. It's a candle. It's called Wild Iris Candle. It's a candle. I buy disco balls. I got all sizes, but I just love it. I can't turn it on because the ceiling fan is going to blow it out. But tonight, what's today? Saturday, October 18th, I saw this play written and directed by John L. Griffin. That's him right there. This is his beautiful baby boy. What they have in common is that his son and Phyllis Hyman both took their own lives. This is Living Out Alone, the life and times of the icon Phyllis Hyman. Now, I made a video about that. It was great. It was wonderful, especially the dancers, the outfits the dancers had on. But I want to talk to you about music. Look at me. I'm just such a show off. Do you see this? I love it. I have so many props because I want to do so many videos. If you don't know my story right now, I'm not living in my own place. I moved to Los Angeles and I'm in a suburb of Los Angeles. I'm in a room, so I can't really do everything I need to do. And of course, this is Pam Grier. She goes with me to concerts and to the theater. And yeah, she's my concert theater hair, Pam Grier. But this is so cool. Anyway, it's Coca-Cola in here with no E&J, just straight Coca-Cola because it's going on. Anyway, I'm rambling. Let me get to the point. So I was driving from the theater, Ebell Theater. It's in Los Angeles off of Wilshire and Lucerne. People of Los Angeles, of Southern California, know exactly what I'm talking about. It's adjacent to Hollywood, but I try not to get on the freeway as much as possible because the freeways are extremely dangerous. They are extremely crowded, like unbelievably crowded, like 24 hours a day. And there's so many accidents out here daily. I don't want to have one on the freeway. I don't want to have one at all, but at least I can maneuver out of one if I'm on the regular street. So, um, I'm driving down Wilshire to get to Sepulveda. That's the best route because that GPS be tripping. Anyway, so I listened to a lot of audiobooks. I wasn't in the mood to listen to any audiobooks at the time, especially after you come from a musical, you want to hear some music. Didn't have any Phyllis Hyman. Didn't want to play my iHeart and pull up Phyllis Hyman because it's not just going to be all her. I don't do the Spotify. I don't really like doing music through a phone. I am albums, cassettes, and CDs. That's how I do my music. So, another long story. Some of my belongings are in Cleveland, Ohio, and some of them are out here. I used to work in the music business back in the 90s. I've worked in every medium of music that you can think of: recording studio, radio station, record label, agency. I was a William Morris girl in the music department. Oh, man. Anyway, shout out to Charles King. So, a lot of my music is packed away. I have thousands of pieces of music. I have them in categories by genre. Well, not by genre. I have men, women, and not I think I have an alphabetical order, men and women. So in my car, of course, my last car, all my cars either had a cassette player or they've had a CD player. The car I have now, I had a CD player, my Volkswagen Bug, and it passed away, and I had to bury her. May she rest in peace. And went looking for another car, and I drove one, and I was like, okay, where's the cassette player or the CD player? And the man laughed at me. He was doing a test drive. It's like, oh, they don't make cars with that anymore. You're supposed to listen to it through your phone. I said, well, let me make a U-turn out of here because we was, on the road. I said, because I need a car with I can play. I don't play music like that. And he didn't think I was serious. And I turned around. What, 6, 7 hours later, he came up with a car that had a CD player in it. So when I first left LA and moved back to Cleveland, I only packed. I wasn't. I had one bag of my CDs, and the same thing happened. So all of my stuff was here. So all of my thousands of pieces of music is in Los Angeles. So I bought a couple of things while I was in Cleveland, but mainly this is my pack that I drive with. And since I'm a professional organizer, all of my stuff is organized. So I went to a couple of my music boxes, and I just grabbed whatever was in the box. So this is my second bag of CDs, and this is my third bag of CDs. So with that being said, so I'm driving back. Windows rolled down because it's like going on 7 o'clock. It's dusk. It's a nice breeze. I'll pull out. Who do I pull out first? I think I pulled out. What was I in the mood for? Because the mood hits me. I was in the mood for. Here they are. I was in the mood for. Okay, that's why I have it right here. I was in the mood. Actually, let me pull out who I was playing, and that way I'll have it readily available. I was in the mood for, bam, some blue magic. The magic of blue. Quick story. Right before I left Cleveland, started my trivia business, ran into a guy, and he's a promoter. So I'm bringing blue magic. I begged him to let me do like a 10-minute trivia before Blue Magic. He refused. The business was brand new. He would have been my first. No, I already have an opening act, and just send me a video of what you do. I don't really know you. And that was sad. But I had made up a whole bunch of questions, and so I didn't get to do it. But that did not stop me. So I was in the mood for some blue magic. Pull out my blue magic, open up the case, and pull it out. Now this is the greatest hits of them. This is actually one of their album covers from one of their albums, but this is like the best of Blue Magic. And so I'm just playing it and singing, because I'm a car singer, and I just be in it just acting like, where's my this is my microphone. Ugh, no, I can't reach it. Okay. Well, you guys see my sweater. Hold on 1 second. My sweater. This is my. Oh man. Actually, I have a real microphone, but I don't know how much fat was shown, but it is what it is right now. Actually, I was going to give this away. This is a I forget what it's called. A swifter, where you scramble up eggs with, and it's beautiful, isn't it? And I was like, oh man, that's beautiful. It was the only one that was there. I said, oh, this could be like a fake microphone when I'm doing a video, and it's a fake microphone because it's gold and it's just pretty, but it's really a kitchen gadget. But anyway, I'm in the car jamming to some Blue Magic, and of course in LA you have to drive defensively, like every second. You can't relax and enjoy yourself because you're constantly dodging accidents, like constantly. When your wheels turn, you better look out. You better look back, side, left, up in the sky, in front of you, behind you, because it's a different driving mechanism out here. I can't explain it. I'd rather drive every day in Times Square New Year's Eve, which I have done. That's why I saw the piano lesson. I'd rather drive through that traffic than drive every day in LA, but I'm here now, Anywho. But I'm saying that to say is driving, listening to music as I always do. And I noticed as I'm driving that, all the cars, all the Rolls Royces, because I'm coming up close to, going through Beverly Hills, all the Lexus, the BMWs, the Mercedes, everybody's windows are up. It was just so stoic, so it was LA is just not romantic. I didn't see like anybody like having a good time. Yeah, they're in their little fancy, expensive cars, and it was traffic was at a halt because it was something going on. I think it was right at La Brea Tar Pits, in between the all the construction where the lanes are half closed, and 'cause I was driving up Wilshire, something going on. People all dressed up. It was just so robotic, and nothing was romantic about driving through in the 70s and the 80s, right? Probably mid 90s. Driving with your music on used to be so romantic. Loud music, some people can hear windows up, windows down, but it was cool. The men had a swag. They was kind of, you're in the car with your lady, you kind of like, they got that little lean kind of towards you with their body language, and they're driving, and everybody saying what's up, giving a nod. You drive past, and they hear you driving up, and they hear some blue magic, like, hey, people start dancing, like, oh yeah, that's my jam, stuff like that. You don't see that here in LA. It was just, I mean, of course I want to be rich. Of course I would love to have five Volkswagen Bugs, a 63, a 72, a 75. What I want, a 63 the year I was born, a 72, I had that was my first Bug, a 75, a Carmen Ghia, and I would like to have a Porsche, like a real classic Porsche. Of course I want to be rich. Of course I don't want to have to think about money. Of course I want to go into any store and buy anything I want to. Of course I want to thrift and not have to worry about it being a sale. Of course I want to go find some designers who look like me and just get everything they have. Of course I want all of life's luxury, and go to a doctor and he listens to me because I can pay my medical bill. Of course I want that. I want to go to the finest restaurants. Of course I want to be rich. Who doesn't? Like, who does not? You have more choices. You have a better lifestyle. You can have more. Nope, you can't even have more fun because you can go more places. But when I was driving, so I let Blue Magic play. Then I was feeling like some Marvin Gaye. Now, like I said, I have thousands of pieces of music. So when I show you I have their greatest hits, I have each album individually, either on cassette or probably all three: cassette, CD, and vinyl album. So this is one of Marvin Gaye's. This is called Gold. So it's actually a 2 CD, and it's kind of broke. So they make it to where here's the first one, and then you pop it open. If I can pop it open right, and then there's the second one. So he has his hits. He has the ones with Tammy Terrell on it. But back to back, he has a couple of my favorite. Well, they're all my favorite, but let me tell you. Shoot. Let me find a pair of my glasses. I really need my real glasses. Don't look at that. That's some organizing stuff I got to do. I told you I was a professional organizer too. But let me show you. Now, these are my Malcolm X glasses, and these are my reading glasses. So let me put these back. And I'm gonna have a point, or maybe I don't have a point. I just want to talk about the music game right now. Living in a city as big as this, and it's just so not romantic. Like, it's just so. I just want to drive fast. I have this car. But where's the soul of this city? Where's the love? Where's the camaraderie? I rarely see people who look like me, which is, I mean, where's anybody loving anybody? Where's people waving and saying hello? I'm an extremely funny person, but my first number one go to on here is it's going to be on disc one, and it is track number what track is it? Actually, it's disc two, and it's track number 8. It's after Let's Get It On. Well, here's the track list. Disc two, What's Going On? Mercy, Mercy Me, The Ecology, Inner City Blues, Makes Me Wanna Holler, You're the Man, We Are, Where Are We Going, Trouble Man, which I'm about to watch that after I finish talking to you guys. Let's Get It On. And here is my like 3 back-to-back tracks. So I love the way whoever put this together, the order that they put it in. Come Get This, Distant Lover, I Want You. Come Get This. Another side story. One, I worked at a record label, and I had the biggest crush on the A&R guy. I mean, he wouldn't give me a second look. Sweetest guy, beautiful guy. Of course, he had a girlfriend. He had one of my favorite cars, and I was just in love with him. And I think this had came on. Not that he's going to be watching this, but I'm going to imagine if he's watching this and he remembers this. I was a receptionist somewhere. I was a receptionist a lot of times. I love being a receptionist. This came on, and I said, "Oh, I bet you don't know what that is." And he said, "Oh yeah, that's Come Get This by Marvin Gaye." And I was like, I felt so back in love with him so much more. Not back in love, but I felt so in love with him even more. It's only a, what is it, 2 minute 41 second song. Very few people know it, but when he knew it, and I had the biggest crush on him. Anyway, that's what I'm saying. Music from back in the day, old school music, the 60s, 70s, 80s, mid 90s, we had music that filled your heart up, music that made you horny, music that made you want to do, make love, make babies, music that made you want to drive with your man somewhere, just to be driving, drive with your lady somewhere, just to be driving, just to be playing the music. Music put you in a mood to whatever you was doing. You couldn't wait to get to where you was going, or do it in the car. Who ain't did it in the car? Don't act like you haven't. But my favorite time of music was music like that, and I don't get that now. I can't. How do I put it? Today's music, there's no soul in it. There's no feeling. There's no love. There's no compliment. There's no vulnerability in the lyrics. There's no sympathy, no sensitivity. There's no empathy. There's no heartbreak. There's no falling in love, falling out of love. There's no togetherness. It's just. Then I wanted to hear Young Love by Teena Marie. Of course, I have all of her stuff, but this is another greatest hits. I played Portuguese Love and Young Love. Did y'all remember Young Love? Young Love. Oh, why you want to go away now? I wish I could play these snippets, but I would be blocked for copyright infringements. Then, bam. I have a thing for 3-man groups. Everyone knows my nickname is E Moment. I got that name when I used to work at Amoeba Music in Hollywood. There's also one in Berkeley. Amoeba Music is the greatest record store on earth. Music, movies, and more, as the Rat Tat Tat would say on the Ricky Smiley Show. So I let this play out, but I'm driving, going through Beverly Hills, seeing whoever, rich, poor, wherever they were going, people on the bus stops, people in their nice cars, not so nice cars, people going someplace, people just trying to go home. But it was just a combustion of just traffic. And I even passed where I went to school, junior high, and I think it's gone. I think John Burroughs is it, did they tear it up? I thought you could see it when you passed Highland and Wilshire. I looked over there, but I will forever be, I will forever love the music that I grew up with. I will forever love Soul Train. I will forever love American Bandstand, Solid Gold, all those shows that where music came from. I will forever love radio. Shout out to the Tammy Mack show, Steve Harvey show, Ricky Smiley, because they every now and then they'll play some old school, but they play a lot of new school. But I just the other day I was feeling some you got me going in circles. This is the main ingredient, another 3-man group. Well, I think I was talking about 3-man group. 3-man group, the Delphonics, E-Moments. The Moments are a 3-man group. The Moments, also known as Ray Gilman and Brown. The main ingredient, another 3-man group. Who can name another 3-man group who, now this is a big clue. I had to throw some trivia in there. This 3-man group has been in the game about 60 years, and one of the members has 2 sons, not one but 2 sons, who also had their own group. That is so easy if you know your R&B and your soul. But of course I got my No Doubt, because I'm Sister Soul Rock. I got, all of my rock, everything too. This is one of the greatest hits, and I just found out that No Doubt was going to be in Vegas in May, and I'm definitely going to go. Wherever I am in the world, I will be in Las Vegas in May. But anyway, tonight is about R&B, and soul music, and just love songs, and just songs that make you just want to snuggle, hug someone, and just feel love. And it just seems like that's missing for me. There are no girl groups, there are no guy groups that I know of. I love K-pop, but K-pop ain't singing, you got me going in circles. They ain't doing nothing like that. They're not singing la 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 la, I mean I love you. I probably put too many la-las in there. They ain't singing Portuguese, once you say it to me, baby. And so I'm glad to feel like I feel. I'm glad to have grown up when I grew up, that I played outside. I'm glad that my mom, rested in peace, was a house of music. We had everything. My mom had country albums, rock albums, soul albums, rhythm and blues albums. I don't know if she had pop. I don't think pop was like a word back in the 70s. It was just rock. But I'm glad I grew up in a household with music, and we watched Soul Train religiously. Like, we didn't miss it. Like, whatever you're doing, we watching Soul Train. But it just made me sad as I'm driving down, and my music is blaring, and the stuff is so good, and everybody, it's just no soul, no romance here. I mean, if it is, I'm single, but that shouldn't have anything to do with it. It was just, where's the love here in LA? Where's the soul? Where is it? Well, I'm glad I will always have a car with a CD player in it. I will never be on any of those things where I have to only listen to music coming out of my phone. I'm glad to have the music in my soul like I have it. And I'm glad to be the age that I am, and I'm grateful. When was the last time you slow dance? I don't even think this generation, or the generation, whatever, I don't know what, millennials, Gen X, baby, all them things, we didn't even call each other things. Anybody younger than me, when was the last time you slow danced? Anyway, okay, it's been 24 minutes. This is going to take forever to load up on YouTube, but it's definitely not going to play on Instagram, Facebook, definitely not going to play on TikTok. But I just want to express that I was jamming on my way home. Who else did I play? Oh, you guys. This is another greatest hits of GQ. I don't remember this song, but a relative of mine said, "Oh, you used to love that song." I'm like, I don't know. I think, well, no, she's talking about something else on the Delphonics. Track number 8 again. Don't Stop This Feeling. Oh my God. The lyrics, the violin, the musicianship, because this was a true ass band. Yes, they had the great vocals, but Don't Stop This Feeling. Oh my God. You guys need to, how y'all find your music? Go to YouTube, put in GQ, Don't Stop This Feeling. I don't know if a video's been made, because I can play mine all the time. I ain't got to rely on Wi-Fi or nothing like that. Oh, this is such a beautiful, beautiful song. It's just, oh my goodness. It's just such a beautiful song. What else I got? I just got, now growing up, I used to think that Nat King Cole was my dad. So Natalie Cole was my sister. That was in my head anyway. I just wanted to say I'm glad that I grew up with the Delphonics, with the main ingredient, with Tina Marie, with Marvin Gaye, Natalie Cole, Aretha Franklin, the Shy Lights, the Stylistics, the Moments, the Jackson 5. I'm just glad because my heart is full of love, and I love music. All right. I wish I could light this candle and turn off all the lights and just play something to take you out, but I will be blocked for copyright infringement. Even though other people's stuff is played in full, I'll play 3 seconds and it's blocked. I don't get it. I don't understand. But anywho, I just wanted to say that slow down, people who drive in Los Angeles. Slow down. Be more courteous. Anyway, and don't stop the music. Don't stop the music. Let me take a sip of my Coca-Cola in my guitar mug. I got the piano one too. It's so cool. Maybe I do need to put some E&J in it. Now I'm gonna watch Trouble Man. I think it came out in 1972. All right, I'm gonna chill out, and I just wanted to say I love my music. I love being old school. I love being 61. So glad I grew up when I grew up. So glad. All right, I'm Sister Soul Rock. This is Soul Rock Trivia Party. Having a party, having a get together, friends coming over, add some trivia to it. And if you figure out who I was talking about, what 3-man group, also one of the members has not one but 2 sons who are also in a group. If I give you one more hint, I know somebody's gonna, and they're from my hometown. I've said my hometown all the time. I even said it earlier in this video. That's such an easy question. Anyway, I got music, movies. I'm even gonna do some attorney trivia. Yes. So I'm working on all my questions, all your favorite TV shows, all your favorite movies, everybody. I got some Taylor Swift trivia. I'm not gonna let that pass up. Anyway, and I'm thinking about Beyonce, but I don't know if somebody's gonna have a party and it's gonna be a Beyonce thing. Would it be a Beyonce trivia? I need to, the whole thing is you having a party, get together, and I come and I bring out all the fun trivia questions, and I have giveaways. Oh my God, my giveaways are so amazing. So most of the time I keep buying stuff and I keep a lot of it for myself. I'm like, oh my God, I can't get this up. Like I said, this was supposed to be a giveaway. Oh, I do foodies, wine, sports, trivia anyway. But it's a lot of work. So I got a lot of work. I am ready to do Friends TV show trivia, and I'm ready to do silver screen trivia because those are all done. So book me, DM me, Instagram, Soul Rock Trivia Party, TikTok, Soul Rock Trivia Party, Facebook, Sister Soul Rock, YouTube, Sister Soul Rock. I am Sister Soul Rock. This is Soul Rock Trivia Party. It has been 30 minutes and 34 seconds, 33, 35, 36. I'm out. I'm about to watch Trouble Man from 1972 with Robert Hooks. Bye, y'all. Let the music play. Play on. Players from the Himalayas. You dig? I'm so silly. Bye, Pam. Put you to bed now.